roommates in college, and it was at that moment in time that there was actually the Intifada going on, and buses were blowing up every single day. And Rabbi Eli turned to me at that point and he said, "How is it that we sit here in uh, in uh, in exile in New York, and we eat our pizza and ice cream, and all sorts of things are happening in the land of Israel?" And at that point, I decided to refrain from eating ice cream for a little while, for a number of years, and it was just really something that was inspiring, and it's something for us to always think about what's going on in the land, and that as we're sitting in exile.
On the one hand, I mean, who really could have believed that all of these hostages that were still alive would actually come home alive to be together again with their parents, with their loved ones, with their wives, with their children. It's just incredible. I don't know that most of us really and truly believed that it could happen, and yet here it did. It's just absolutely astounding. So on the one hand, you really would have to be heartless to look at all of these incredible videos of hostages being released and reuniting with their families after 2 years of hell. To be reunited, it's just incredible, right? If you don't feel, if you don't cry, you don't have a heart. And yet at the very same time, in order to get those hostages, we released hundreds of murderers, the most evil, sick, terrible murderers on earth, right? It's frightening what we did by releasing these people. We know, I'm sure you all know that Yahya Sinwar, who was the leader of Hamas who planned October 7th, had been an Israeli prisoner who was released in a hostage deal. And we see what happened with him, how this came around to haunt the people of Israel, and the suffering that came from it down the road.